This video is all about a Conn 30M tenor saxophone, and it belongs to a really nice guy called Kira. Hello Kira! A little mini history of the saxophone itself. It's the Conn Conqueror or the Conn Naked Lady, and they call it that because on the bell there's a small engraving of a woman's body from here to here, and you can see a little bit of a cleavage. So any would-be perverts out there, don't get excited. You're not going to see naked women on saxophones. If you want to see that sort of stuff, go on your little TikTok channels. Meanwhile, back in saxophone land, this thing needed a full overhaul job. The body was bent, the pads were rotten, also some of the springs were snapped, there were some dents, and also the lacquer itself was not exactly the best because it was a re-lacquer job, probably done from the 60s or thereabouts, because it had that sort of yellowy tinge to it. For some reason they didn't re-lacquer the keys, but they did the body. So I'm not moaning about the saxophone, I really love what I do. I just had to mention some of the things that I had to address on this saxophone itself. So after a small chat with my friend, we decided let's get rid of the lacquer that was on the body of the saxophone so we can get this really nice patina going. And here's the saxophone. Ta-da! It's nicely finished. We have this two-tone look. I took the lacquer off the body, but I kept the original lacquer on the keys. You've got this really nice two-tone effect. And the neck just looks stunning. Look at that. You've got this brace on the top of the neck. Also, you got the one underneath. And it just looks really cool with the underslung neck. Now, some people might not be a fan of this finish, but myself, and of course, more importantly, my friend Kira, he likes this finish. And it looks stunning in my view. This thing is definitely very pretty. Now, the sound of the saxophone I've described as quite a darker sound. Although I am a very bright sounding saxophone player, this is still quite a dark sounding, so it has this thickness to the tone. It feels, of course, vintage because it is, but it does feel comfortable. So let's have a listen to what this thing sounds like, but instead of watching me playing it, you're going to watch some images of this saxophone itself. And a famous pig once said, "That's all, folks. Until next time."